Amy, let me tell you about a magical place that is so exactly designed to be enclosed space, year-round fun for the whole family that I bet you already know what I'm going to say before I even say the name. Let's say it together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Great Wolf Lodge. You got it, Amy.
My kids loved Great Wolf Lodge when we went. You probably already know that it has a huge indoor water park with a wave pool, lazy river, a bunch of massive water slides. But then your pack can hit the other attractions because, wait, there's more.
Great Wolf Lodge has adventure-packed attractions like Magi Quest, a live-action game kids can play throughout the lodge, plus the Northern Lights Arcade. Spent some quality time there, so your kid who loves the lazy river and your kid who loves fantasy games will both have a great time.
Great Wolf Lodge also offers great dining options and complimentary daily events like nightly dance parties, all under one roof. Unpack the car once and you're settled in to have fun. And with 22 lodges across the country, you're always a short drive away from adventure.
We've both had such great times at Great Wolf Lodge, so bring your pack together at a lodge near you. Learn more at greatwolf.com and strengthen the pack.
Welcome to Ask Amy from What Fresh Hell Laughing in the Face of Motherhood, solving your parenting dilemmas one question at a time. This week's question is from Monica on Facebook. Monica says, I have a clingy 9-year-old. I love her more than life itself, but I'm having a hard time feeling totally smothered. I go for a walk every morning for about half an hour for sanity, and every morning she asks, how long will you be gone? Can I come, please? I've told her I'm allowed to leave the house, and I stress the importance of alone time and that it makes me a better parent. She watches for me out the window. It's like having a puppy. Yes, it's anxiety related. I had anxiety as a kid, and I recognize it, but we are together 24 hours a day, and I feel like I'm starting to crack. Help. Monica, I had a clingy kid, and it is nice to be adored to a point. But I get where you're coming from. You have great empathy to recognize and understand that this is anxiety related, and your child definitely wants predictability in a world that's uncertain right now. That's usually where this clinginess comes from. And good news is you have a very secure attachment. Your daughter is devoted to you. But you do have to help her build independence. You have to push back a little bit, or at least hold the goalposts, as I like to say. With anxiety, if you accommodate it, then the goalposts get moved out further and further. So first, you can only go for a walk for 20 minutes, then you have to call her halfway through, then you have to stop and come back. If you accommodate it, a new accommodation will just be created. So I'm not saying you can never accommodate, but that you have to then hold the line. A half-hour walk is necessary for your sanity. It's also good for her to see that she can get through it. One thing that worked for me with a clingy kid is to develop a security object that isn't you. My clingy kid actually really needed to be physically attached to me, sort of petting me and holding my hand. I got that kid a pet. It's a big ask, I know, but if you're willing to go there, it provides your kid security. If they can pet and touch the pet, that it's not a fish. It's something they can pet like a guinea pig or a bunny. That helps with anxiety. And the caretaking angle can also be useful because they're attached to the pet, but they're also in charge of the pet. That's not possible for you. Another idea I have, you don't say if you have a co-parent in the house, but whatever your situation is, you could find another grown-up, your sister, your friend, your child's grandparent, and create something special that is just for your daughter and that grown-up, but mommy's not allowed. It's like a trip to the library, pancakes at the diner. This could be something that happens once a week or once a month or, once a year, but it's a super special thing that you can't come and your kid and this other grown-up can, you can play it up and your kid can be like, no, this is just for me, so that they have that experience for themselves and see that they can do it without you. I wouldn't minimize her concern. It sounds like you're not, again, because it's real to her. But again, don't overly accommodate it. Praise her independence. Catch her being good, as Margaret would say. Catch her being independent. And beware the urge you might have to linger or turn around and come back. Amy Morin wrote a very good article on clingy children for a very well child. I'm going to put the links to that in the show notes for this episode. And she says, you have to be aware of that urge in you, which may continue to exist, by the way, even after your kid experiences some independence. With my clingy kid, once I was able to leave the house without a reaction, it was like you almost wait for something that isn't there, right? Take the win. Another thing you can do is promise your undivided attention to this kid doing the things she loves the most, even if it's something you hate, even if it's Pokemon, even if it's like LOL surprise dolls or that board game you absolutely despise that lets you go for a walk in the morning and she doesn't say anything and, she doesn't cry and she doesn't complain, then she gets a half hour of your time at night to really undivided time to do what she wants. Then she's maybe more motivated to let you have your walk without a lot of pomp and circumstance. You're in a little bit of a routine, right? So anything you can do to sort of interrupt it and make something else more interesting will probably do the trick. The most important thing I have to say is that this, yes, is a phase. I'm not going to say you're going to long for these days. You probably won't, but there will be a time when this kid doesn't depend on you quite so much. Hopefully that secure attachment, though, is going to remain and you're always going to be extra close to this kid. And that's a win. Send us your parenting questions and we might answer yours next. Email us questions@whatfreshhellpodcast.com. Thanks for listening.
Close your eyes. Listen to Monday.com. Feel the sensation of an AI work platform. So flexible and intuitive, it feels like it was built just for you. Now open your eyes, go to Monday.com, start for free, and finally breathe.